Howdy guys, welcome to Should Be Right Garage. As we mentioned in our last video with the Galaxy Will It Start, we're now back into an actual garage again. We had a local viewer who saw that we had been kicked out of our previous place. They reached out to us and said we're more than welcome to use their two-car garage, so massive shout out and thank you for that. So we've got all the gear, we had a quick look around, we've pretty much got everything that we used to have before. Obviously the space is a little bit tighter, but we're good to go and we're back on working on the F truck. So as you recall from the first video guys of the flaming Effie, we had a few dramas, but we managed to get it back from my brother's place after sitting under trees for many years. It's now time to begin our restoration. We've got some issues on the left hand side from some previous accident damage. I think we're going to start off with that and we're going to take care of some of our rust repairs. And just quickly guys, we've now got some merch available if you want to help support the channel. We've got them in 3 different colours and a whole bunch of sizes, and they're available for 45 bucks delivered anywhere in Australia. And of course these are in conjunction with our other methods of support, including our PayPal account if you wish to donate directly, and of course our Will It Start content. We're always looking for new vehicles to get up and running. So make sure you check out our links in the description for all the details. And if you send us through a photo of you wearing our merch, we'll chuck that up in one of our videos as well. Back to our main content. So a quick look on the left hand front side shows a buckled front guard and a buckled door. You can see the reflection of that door shows that it's actually got a bit of a bow to it. So we've since got ourselves a replacement front guard. It does need a little bit of work on some rust, and a replacement front bumper. I think we'll take care of those first, then we can tackle the buckle in the door. Once that's taken care of, then we'll sort out the rust in these doors. And that'll do. And whilst this welder's out, I think we better tackle some of this rust along the cowl panel. She's looking pretty bad. That is not good. That whole edge is gone. I have been looking for a replacement panel, thinking I might fix this, but I think it's time to try harder. This is absolutely done for. And speaking of which, that firewall's not looking real good either. Having had a look underneath, you can see there is absolutely nothing left to take a template out of. We may be looking for a new cab as well. In fact, the cab's gotten so rotten that the glass is damn near coming out all on its own by hand. Look at that. And look at that. I reckon she's done for. Yeah, and the cold hard light of day really does reveal just how bad this cab is. I think we're definitely going to look at getting a replacement along with the cowl panel. I think we'll now focus on salvaging these doors and seeing if they're any good. it seems to be lining up pretty well. Do have myself a lead on a cab and potentially some doors, so I think we'll check these out before repairing these ones. Off we go. And that was mission successful. Come and have a closer look at our goodies. So we've gone and picked up two cabs. The one covered in surface rust is actually the good cab, and it's the one that we're using. If we take a quick look around it, yes, it does have a few issues, but overall it's not too bad, and it's the easier cab to fix. We can see that the bottom of the driver's side A-pillar has got a bit of rust, which is an easy fix. A little bit on the left-hand floor, which is also an easy fix, and a little bit on the top of the plenum below the windscreen, also an easy fix. Now, of a little bit more concern, we have some issues with the A-pillar here on the inside, on the top left, and we have some issues with the lower roof skin. Now, this is where our primer cab comes in. It was a freebie off a mate. Now, the cab itself, whilst it looks pretty in primer, has got far more issues. If we have a look, we can see that it's got a very rippled roof skin, no bloody good. We have some issues with the floor in the fact that it's a manual floor shift cab, and of course there's been a lot of modifications for some bucket seats which we are not running. And then the most obvious of all is the fact that the firewall has been completely replaced. We don't want that at all. But the good points are, it does have a left-hand A-pillar which we can use for our surface rust cab. And if we go inside, we can see the lower skin of the roof is also available. Now, it has been cut out, it's not ideal, but it should give us everything that we need in order to fix our cabs. We also managed to pick up some doors off the same mate who gave me the cab. Now, the driver's door does look pretty average. I've got some suspicions that if we take a look inside, we can see a few holes on the inner skin. I've got a feeling that it has been repaired and it is full of bog. In saying that, I also got a Bronco door off of him. If we take a look down the bottom, there's a little bit of rust, but the rest of the door does look pretty original. I'm not too fussed about the left-hand door. It actually looks very bloody good. The only real work to do on the tops of those doors is some holes for some mirrors. It did come off an F350. But all in all, I reckon we should be able to get a pair of doors pretty easily. As an added bonus, my mate also sold me an immaculate cowl panel. No work to do there at all. So first things first, let's go and check out this driver's door of concern. If it's no good, we'll tackle the Bronco door. And of course, we've got a little bit of rust on the leading edge of the bonnet to take care of. Once those are sorted, then we'll take care of the cab. Yeah, that ain't looking real bloody good at all. That is good. Yeah, I reckon it's pretty fair to say that this door is an absolute disgrace. Look at that. That is probably close to 10mm thick at a minimum, and that body filler is all over that part of the door skin. I really don't see much point in stripping it any further back. We better turn our attention to the Bronco door. Well, looks like the Bronco door is going to be our saviour. Yeah, we've got a little bit of rust down the bottom of the skin. Not the end of the world. If we're moving up to the main part of the skin, there are no signs of any bog or having been painted in its life. Very original door. So all things considered, we've still done alright. We'll tackle this one and get that one sorted. That'll do for the outside. Moving on to the inner. That's happy days with all the swinging panels sorted, and we got the cab left to go. With the inner skin gone, we can now see how bad that left-hand A-pillar is, and in fact the driver's side ain't much chopped either. Gonna have to sort them both out. And that'll be the last of our rust repairs sorted. Now got a very solid set of A-pillars and a rust-free cab. Happy bloody days. Well, that's a wrap there, guys. We've now got a rust-free cab. She's all sorted. The rest of our panels are all sorted now as well. The only originals are the bonnet and the front guard. Now, make sure you join me for the next episode. I've got to look at sorting this out in terms of, we've got surface rust on the cab, we've got an alloy tray that looks really daggy, we've got a chassis drive line that needs cleaning, we've got paint that needs to be stripped bare, and we're going to tackle it by trying the dry ice blasting method. Never used it before. I'm going to look at hiring it. Make sure you join me for it. I'm going to run you through the entire process and we're going to see how we go. And as usual, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to videos. Catch you next time, guys. Oh geez, that's looking ugly. What the fuck's holding it in? But all in all, I reckon we should be able to get ourselves a pair of doors pretty easily. Fuck you. Put power on, dickhead. Ooh, ow! Fucking hell, shut together.